This video is for everybody that has doubts about self and their character. Uh, One thing you got to realize is that you are the main character in your own life. You have to pick and choose and decide to make decisions that are healthy for you. Nobody else can grant you that wish, bro. You are the only person that can grant you that wish. My headphones are still in. I might as well take my headphones out because I'm not using them right now. But it is very important for people to understand this and get this message because it's like a lot of people make decisions based off feelings, and that's one way to go through hell. Now, I'm just be honest with you. If you want to experience hell, start acting off your emotions, right? Emotional decisions is not the best things to do. Now, I can't tell you emotions is good to have. Like, you don't want to be cold hearted, but you want to start using that mind of yours a little bit more, right? You got to start making the right decisions and the right move to, point wherever direction you want to go. It's multiple directions you can go in. We all have that. We all have a choice. It's multiple directions you could put your energy towards. It's about what you put your energy into. Now, when you put your energy into yourself and you pour all that energy back into yourself and you find out what you love doing, that's what you want to do. It doesn't matter. Like, it's so bad to the point to where it's like people don't even pick the shoes they like. They pick the shoes that people like, other people like. They pick the things that they think other people will gravitate towards. It's as simple as that. But one thing I can tell you is when you find yourself and you start to admire yourself and you look in the mirror and you start to appreciate and love the person that you are, that you become, bro, you start putting effort in shit that don't matter, and you start putting effort into shit that you actually want to breathe life into. Um, and I feel like a lot of people are being hindered right now because of, well, first of all, people be having a job 9 to 5. That's easy though. That's most of the world. Most of the world has a 9 to 5, and most people hate they hate that shit, but they got to do it to live, right? But I say the 9 to 5 is holding a lot of people back from actually experiencing and going through what doing what people want to do. I say the second thing is probably having children. I mean, that's a decision you made, right? You can't. I feel like when you have a child, like there's nothing you could do like there is no going back on that. Like having a child will, I'm not gonna say it will, but I'm saying like if you had some sort of dream or you had a vision for yourself and you have a child, but that's gonna hinder a lot because now you have to put pour focus on taking care of somebody or taking care of a whole child. But at the same time, you the person who slept with someone, that's on you. You can't like, when people say, "Oh, but I got this and I got that," it's like, bro, do you realize you the reason why you doing that? Like, it sounds so simple saying it out loud, but it's like a lot of people don't understand how that shit works, bro. When people say you have a choice, that means a lot. You having free will and you being able to do and pick and choose what you want to do and what you experience is the truth. The people you're around, if you're around people you don't like, you don't have to be around them, right? Or if you like, people be creating these scenarios in their head and they start to have these beliefs that they can't do something, and it's like, where's that belief coming from? Like, where is this thought coming from that you can't achieve what you want to achieve? It's yourself. You doing it to yourself. And if you do have thoughts that's like bad thoughts, bro, them probably not your thoughts. Something is feeding off your energy at that point. You got to learn how to beat that, and you got to get over that. If you have an insecurity, embrace it. Instead of running away from the insecurity every time, focus on it and let it shine. Don't hide from it. It'll become one of your best features. I promise. People don't care like how you think they care, bro. I feel like it's people with low esteem or low like barely have any character development. Y'all the only people that's going through all that stress when it comes to going outside the world and caring about what people think about you. You got to get over that, bro. It's going to get to a point, or it should get to a point in your life to where you don't give a fuck about what other people thinks about you. That's step one. I think the second step is you trying to focus on your full potential, and that it doesn't even have to be physical, bro. It could be mental. It could be whatever you want it to be, bro. But some people just need to hear this shit. Like, you could do whatever you want. As long as you believe in the process and you trust the process and you see improvements within yourself, that's what matters at the end of the day. As long as you seeing self improvement, fuck what other people think about you. As long as you waking up and you like, yeah, bro, I'm getting better at this shit. Whatever you got going on, no, I'm doing better, or I'm, bro. You have to build that confidence first within anything you do, because you got to understand, like, a lot of people be like, bro, how do certain people get in these positions, bro? Some people, it's some people you could call it fate, or some people you could say it just got handed to them easily, right? But most majority of people who are successful, they had to work for that shit. That shit was not like no magic button. Like that shit, they grinded for whatever they got and achieved, bro. And you can't just put your energy and effort into something and just think immediately you're gonna progress. You're gonna see progression. It don't work like that, bro. The people that go to the gym will tell you that, bro. It's not an overnight thing. You don't just hit the gym once or twice and then you get buff. That's not how this shit work. You be consistent. And you got to be consistent. And yeah, some people will. So some people do get in certain positions to where they don't have to try or put much effort into it because it's something that's meant for them. They probably was thinking about it a lot, or it's been on their mind a lot, and then they do it, and the success come immediately because this is what they was meant to do. So you have that as well. But if you find something that you love doing, stick to it and get good at it, bro. You could profit off of anything in this world. In this world and on Earth, bro, you could profit off anything. So if money is a concern, then I just say figure out a way to monetize what the fuck you love doing. It's not hard. I mean, you got YouTube, TikTok, you got all the social media platforms in the world to grow, build and grow if you want to go the creator route. But if you like you want to just be wealthy, bro, find something to invest in. Like I'm not even a big investor. Like I'm not even somebody that's, oh, this is doing real good, you should do this. Like I'm not even that character, but if you worried about monetary gain, bro, this not even really the channel for you. Cause honestly, I care more about your character and I care about your well-being than anything that has to do with money. And a lot of people don't, bro, a lot of people first priority is what's in your bank account, what you look like, how you act, bro. All I care about, seriously, all I care about is your character. I really don't care about the money, bro. I don't care about all your material success. I don't care if you got 50,000 bands. I don't care if you got 20,000 bands. I don't care if you a millionaire, quadrillionaire. That shit will not sway me in the least. I'm gonna be right in your face, happy as a bitch, smiling. I don't give a fuck. I don't feel lack. A lot of people feel lack because of the way the world works. And I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but I'm just trying to tell you, bro, don't feel that lack. You have to fill that void. And how do you fill that void? Is start being confident within yourself and start loving yourself. Bro, loving yourself is more important than all the money in the world. Once you start loving yourself, you'll stop caring about monetization in the first place because you love yourself. Like I said, the only way your ass is more fucked up or mad or fucked up about some money is if you made decisions. Carrie, bro, I don't like, if you got bills to pay, I can understand the stress. If you have children, I can understand the stress. But if you don't have that, if that's not it, then I don't know why the fuck you stressing. If those not the two causes, because when you have a child, you gotta understand. I can understand if somebody that has a child, and I could sympathize with that because it's like, damn, now you have to take care of something. That's a whole ass responsibility. You have to take care of it. That's your flesh and blood. You gotta take care of that motherfucker. That's tremendous. That's huge. A lot of motherfuckers do not need to be having children. I say most of us don't even need to be alive. Like me, I shouldn't be alive. Even though shit ended up working out in the long run and she got on her shit, and actually me coming into her existence actually helped her get on her shit and made her stay focused. I mean, not everybody gonna have that experience, right? Let's say I have a child right now. I'd be fucked up. That's why I don't fuck around and make mistakes. You better be extra careful. You better double wrap that shit up. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna let my niggas know the real. You better double wrap that shit up. Ain't no accidents happen over here. That child is not mine. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. You can say whatever you want. That shit not mine. That shit not mine. Fam, that child not mine. That shit not mine. That shit is not mine, folks. Man, you got it fucked up. I know I'm not in a position to have a child. I gotta be so fuck for me to have a child in a world like this. I'm not. That's too deep. That's too deep. But if you feeling some type of way about your life, or you feeling like shit just not working out, bro, just start focusing on yourself and start going within. Start focusing on yourself. That's the best way to solve a problem, is to go within. Therapy could help. Like talking to somebody can help, but I mean, you're the one with the real issue. You the one experiencing the issue. You the only one that could really beat it. Now, help is necessary sometimes, but like, bro, you got to be able to do it on your own one of these days, because the only person that got your back is you at the end of the day. Like, you might have family. You gonna have your mom, your dad, your aunts, or the people that really love you, your grandma. Like, you gonna have them people in your corner, but at the end of the day, bro, when you taking that last breath, it's gonna be just you. Like, niggas die every day. Like, every day. Somebody literally taking a last breath as I speak. Somebody's dying right now. So I don't like the excuses that that people be having in this world is really sad. Um, and I say this last thing and then I head on. If you somebody that prioritize um like physical material shit over people, you have to reevaluate your life, because you're going to live a very depressing life, because money can't fulfill shit, views can't fulfill shit, attention can't fulfill shit. It's an illusion. I mean, I guess some people could feel fulfilled off that shit. Not, it's not meant for everybody. I guess some people can thrive in that environment, but it's not for everybody. You know, you might find yourself having like major success, and then you find out like, damn, it's not even. I'm not even happy. Like, it happens to a lot of people. Like, they'll go through life, they'll actually get the bag, get the money, or get the material shit, but they left unsatisfied. Why is that? How do you have money and you unsatisfied? That's a real question people go through. Like, why am I still unsatisfied? It's because you not going within. You not finding out what you really here for. I mean, if you could find that shit out, bro, that's when you realize, like, oh yeah, shit, I am the main character. And when I say the main character, not like all eyes is on me. No, nigga, I'm in control of my life and my destiny and my path and what I want to put my energy towards. That's the most important thing. Imagine we was in a world full of people who actually prioritize themselves. First of all, the world would no longer have fear, hate. All that shit would be eliminated if everybody was to go within and to find inner peace. This world would be enlightened. Like, fuck. The point of the world is to keep people distracted and focused on bullshit, to keep people at a low depressed state. And I ain't gonna say that's not the case for like me and you. Like, that's not what we thinking about, but it's entities on this planet that's what they think about. Keeping people in a state of, we can fuck with you, and not in a state of peace, comfort, joy, happiness, all the good shit that lives with only within here. I'm trying to tell you, a lot of people go tell you, oh, money is happiness, money. As long as you get money, 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 bro. I'm gonna let you know this shit right now, bro. No, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen if the world ends. What that money gonna do for you, bro? That money is not gonna spawn water. That money is not gonna spawn food. That money's not gonna mean shit. Money only works if the system works. Let that shit sink in. This is what I'm saying. A lot of y'all don't believe this shit ever gonna end. That's a different conversation for a different day. But they even tell you in your religious books, this shit is coming to an end, whether you believe it or not. Whether you want to believe this shit or not, this system will end and crash and burn to hell, and it's gonna be bad. And I'm gonna always keep telling you this shit. The only people that's gonna survive, first of all, is the people that's well connected, that got a strong circle. I say it like that, yeah. That got a strong circle and a strong sense of self, and is, I'm not gonna say cautious, because you can't just be cautious and not have no fire. Like, a lot of people, like, you can't fight water with water, you can't fight fire with fire, right? You gotta find a balance for you, a healthy balance of ready to fight and willing to run. You gotta find a healthy balance. Ready to fight, not willing to necessarily just go and end it all, right? You gotta have that fire, bro. Because a lot of people are super passive in this world, and if you play it passive, you're not going to achieve much of nothing because you playing it safe too much. I don't think God wouldn't respect. I don't think God would respect that. Like, I'm not here to tell you like on some prophet shit. I really don't know what that motherfucker got going on, but I can tell you that we here in existence, and that I bet my last dollar that motherfucker do not respect you if you just super passive, unless you like a female. I mean, if you're a female, I guess you could get away with it. But even females got a certain fire to them. You gotta have a little something. You can't just be bubbly upply. Like, you can't just be a flower. I mean, I guess you could, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it's possible, my nigga. Me personally, I don't think you could just live life and not have no fire in you. I don't think that's possible because you'll be getting shitted on. I mean, I guess if you just mentally strong as a bitch, it won't affect you. I mean, it depends. I guess you could be a real ass motherfucker. I guess it's technically possible, but that's some of the hardest shit you can do. You telling me you don't have no backbone, no spine, you don't have no cares at all, nigga? You must be Jesus Christ. Gotta be. You must not give a fuck about nothing. You don't give a fuck about shit, nigga. You must be walking on water and shit. You must be moving shit with your mind. You gotta be out of this world, not to truly just not to give a fuck about nothing. I guess you could get to a point of acceptance. I'm at a point at it. I'm the point at the level I'm at is acceptance. I would be fine not waking up tomorrow. Like, I could say that about myself. Like, if I was just to go to sleep and not wake up, I'd be perfectly fine. A lot of people can't say that because you too attached to the worldly possessions, or you too attached to life in general. You afraid that something's gonna happen. Or I tell you, it's gonna be peaceful after you die. That you take that last breath, even if that motherfucker, even if you died the most vicious way, bro, all that shit gonna be gone once you dead, bro. Like, you're no longer here. You don't have to experience that pain no more. You're either gonna go to, I ain't gonna say you're gonna go to heaven or hell, because I believe it's way deeper than that. I think it's a deeper process. I think I'm gonna tell you what I actually think happens after death. I think when you die, you forced to stay in the lobby. I think you forced to spectate for a while. I truly do. I think when you die, you're gonna be forced to spectate and look at what life has become. Cause you're gonna instantly realize life is bullshit. When you die, you're gonna instantly know life is bullshit. They lied. They told you nothing but lies. In school, the system. Like, death is not scary at all. It's the feeling. It's the feeling. It's the feeling before you go that people don't want to experience. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. That's the scary part. But actually dying is not scary. Like, actually leaving, that shit's not scary at all. That's the best part. Like, damn, I don't gotta deal with this shit no more. At least to me. A lot of y'all, you can have your own opinions or thoughts, but I'm just speculating. I think you're gonna have to be forced to spectate, watch this shit, realize, come to a conclusion like, oh shit, it's way deeper than I thought. I truly believe you're gonna be forced to have to sit here and face the truth. Cause what else would you do? Like, I mean, I already faced the truth while I'm alive, so I don't think I'm gonna have to go through that process. But a lot of y'all gonna have to go through that process, and you're gonna have to find yourself. You're gonna have to figure out. I think it's gonna be a whole total process. Yeah, I do think you're gonna get judged as well. Like, I do think it's some type of process, but the way motherfuckers act like, oh no, it's just heaven or hell, like, oh hell no, it's nothing like that. I can tell you that for certain. It's nothing like, no, oh, you just finna die and then God gonna say, oh, you were a bad kid. It's not that simple. God not gonna just be like, oh, you were bad, so I'm gonna just throw you in hell. Like, that nigga's too almighty. That nigga is not doing that. That nigga got the power to create the world, create dimensions, create all this shit. If God, and God is multiple people, by the way. God is just a consciousness. I think it's not just one man, one God. I think it's gods. I know it's gods. I don't even think it. I know it's gods. Deities, beings above us, or beings above you. Plain and simple. Right? And I think the dark entities, they just trying to figure out a way to keep people stressed, depressed, and stuck in the world that they gave y'all. I mean, you can escape it, but I think it's gonna be hard if you stuck on monetary ass gain. It's not important, bro. I know it's important, but it's not. It's important, but it's not. Let that sink in. Don't let the money control you. I feel bad for all the people in positions to where money literally is everything. I feel bad. That's the only thing I can say is I feel bad because I don't have to go through that. I'm blessed. I know I'm blessed. So when I see it talk this shit, like, I be feeling it's more like a bad feeling because it's like not everybody has the same life I have. Like not everybody could just see so clearly and with clarity. Not everybody has understanding family members. Not everybody, has the option. That's a blessing. So, if you somebody who deep within this world, relax, take a breather, it is what it is, bro. Just take time to yourself and love yourself, bro. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Focusing on yourself and loving yourself and achieving your perfect balance.